And I got stuck underneath my ship. So here we are. This is part 2, continuing on from where we left off with the live stream. Quick reminder, we finished off phase 1 completely. Phase 2, we need to get to where we need to go, and then we're going to be doing some water stuff, so I'm guessing there is a nice water thing, so that's what we're going to be doing. See how much we can get done. And our fuel situation is, strange enough, at 100%. And let's take Rockhopper off. Quick check of the planets in case there's something for resources. Might go there for some stuff because I need some, for the frost management. Lovely place name, colder than a witch's teat. And a quick warp to the planet. I'll cut this piece out. Now we just need to find somewhere to land and then run a quick scan so I can work out where it is. We're meant to be heading for some resources. It's always a good idea to scan all the animals and a few bits of rock. It does get you cash, and during an expedition, vital since you start with absolutely nothing. Need to find out where the resources are that I need. There's some in front of us, so we will head there, since that's a little easier than turning the ship round. Forever onwards. Good idea not to land on what you want to mine. Looks like there's an oxygen off to the side there as well, so that'll be good to collect. Ooh, beasties. Beasties. Are they going to eat me? No, they're not going to eat me. Okay, I can scan them, but they're not going to eat me. That's good news. Bit of a pain when you've got to do that. Anyway, we are going to do some mining of resources. And I'm going to skip through this so you don't have to watch how long this takes, because it takes a painful amount of time. So there we are, a nice amount of resources for that. We're going to have to get some more ferrity dust. So we'll do a little bit of ship mining as well. Top up the resources and move on. It's just oxygen for stuff, and we'll have to do some chromatics at some point. Right, on to the next bit. As long as you fly slow and low, and I'm going to have to change my view because it's very difficult to see. I also need to remember which direction to press these bloody buttons. Slow and low, and then we can get plenty of resources, because I've hardly got any ferrite dust at all at the minute, so pew 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 pew. And this does, on a planet like this, will get you a lot in a very short amount of time. So much so I don't even need to actually speed anything up. But you will... I should have showed them the thing at to start with, shouldn't I, to show how little I had on me. Damn. Never mind. You can do this if you've got a lush planet with a lot of carbon. It's a great way to get carbon. If you've got a rock like this that's got a lot of ferrite dust and stuff on the thing, you can pick up a lot very quickly, very easily. And it makes for a nice, simple, straightforward bit of mining. Of course, some people wonder why you're shooting the ground, and some people take offence if they're a bit close, but, you know, it's a little different to a diggy hole. But it's a diggy shooty from a spaceship. Anyway, next bit, I think. Let's have a look.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
That's all I need, another bloody storm. Right, we'll probably have to stop and have a quick look. A fair bit. It's over 1,000, so that's good. How did I end up with so much sodium? A little bit of carbon, but I've got quite a bit of sodium. I'm not sure how I did that. But like I say, as you can see, there's over 1,000. I had very little. So I'm quite pleased with that. So at least we can move on, and I've got to build the stuff. Yeah. All sorted. All sorted! Just got to remember what it is I'm doing. Why did I need some of that? Can't remember why I needed that now. I needed some... Oh, it's the stuff I haven't... I need to build some stuff, don't I? Plus I can't see squat when there's a storm. Anyway, it's time to leave this place behind, move on to the next. We need to get to our destination, and oop, I've just seen it at the top of the screen. Cut that jump out again. Saves quite a lot of time, and we now need to change my cockpit view because that was really annoying, and then have a quick peek around. Are we going to stay? Is there anything worth having a look at? Probably not. Don't think we actually need anything from any of these planets just now. So let's leave. Just need to get to rendezvous 2. I'm going to do a little bit of asteroid mining, I think. Let's get some resources. I'll speed this bit up, though. Catch you in a sec. Okay, I decided to cut that bit out completely. We are now warping over to the planet where the rendezvous point is. I'll catch you on that bit. Just as I come out of warp, I was just looking as we're getting close and thinking, this is a big-ass blue ball. That means this is a water planet. Yeah, that is a water planet, which does mean that the things we need to do in the deep is going to be very, very useful, won't it? That's below us, isn't it? Oh, crap. So, this is why they give the aquajet so early on, so we can land. I'll get out, make save. Hello, games, found the planet. Got a volcano-type planet. Volcano-type planet, jeez. Volcano-type island over there. Nothing showing up on scans. And it is below us. This is fun. I need to build my thing, don't I? Right. Lots of water. It's not going to let... No, it's not going to let me do it. Shit. I'm going to have to go possibly to the island. I've got some stuff to claim, haven't I? Oh, and the second I land in the water, of course, it decides it's going to then give me the Rendezvous 2, so I didn't actually have to go all the way down there, but I'm guessing that's where the deep water is. Pressure housing, oxygen, efficiency water jets, there you go. That's gonna, the pressure one's gonna stop you from dying under the water as much. That's good. Camera view. And then we've got the next one. Yeah, it's just added to the catalogue. Yeah. My camera view, water's fairly flat, and yet my camera view is still going wonky, so I need to get a bit too bloody close. That's not good. Right. Install. That's 2 lots of oxygen. And I'm going to have to build the... tidy shit up first. I do end up with a messy inventory, and it bugs me. It really does. But I'm going to use some of that. In the words of Will Smith, that green shit. We'll sort some of that. And I'll have to use those modules for... I've got a module for the Humboldt. Is it 2 or 1? I think the S-Class is for the Humboldt. I have to sort that. Here we go. So the pressure one is the one that when you go below a certain depth of the water, it's more effective now, I think, than it was when it was first brought in. And it stops you from getting squished. Right. So I've got sodium because I got all that extra sodium. Right. It's a... When I completely buggered that up, didn't I? Try again. That's the other thing, you get so used to having the extra oomph from your upgraded stuff. Right. Sodium to sodium nitrate. I've got 92 cooking. Then make one of those. Make one of those. That's the one for the sodium. Didn't work. Because we need 3 of them. Yay! Because I did a real good job of paying attention to what I was doing. Right. Make them, drop that in there. Now we need some of the doohicks, which I'm not going to have the resources of. Right. And that's the one that needs the sodium. Right. Cryptares. So I've got some... Oh, I've got enough salt for 1. Mocha and carbon. But the cytophosphate I am definitely short of. We'll just grab the... Yeah, 92. And I need... 60. So there we go. That's that nicely. Put the water jets in. Living pearls. Yeah, that's what I needed the chromatic metals for. Yeah. So let's cook up some more chromatic metal. Dinky dink. I won't use the thing. Where is it? I've gone past it. I'm blind. There it is. Right. Cook up half of it. 2 to 3 ratio. So that's good. Not quite as good as the quartzite, but it's pretty damn good. I should have fast forwarded all this so people don't have to actually watch this piece. Anyway, we're going to be getting underwater in a minute, so that'll be good. And I'm going to have to mine some green stuff, some cytophosphate, and some more salt actually. So I also need to build the rig. So I think I'm going to have to go over to that island that you can see behind me. So let's take off and get over there. So yeah, it's directly behind us. Now time to take off and try to turn around without splashing into the water. Apart from editing out some of the long clippy bits, because I actually, if anyone is interested, I actually record it in short, like 10 seconds, that's a crap, 10-minute sections. And I just did one transition back. There's a base. Fuck. Okie doke. Why am I trying to land there? You can't land there. Pull over. Oh, there's an Autoloid station as well. Thank you, whoever built this base. If I can remember to go and have a look. Right, and off we go. And the place is on fire. What? That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Oh, the place is on fire! Yeah. Oh, fuck. Mind your step. Too busy looking at the fire, not paying attention where I'm going. Can I land on the side of this without knacking myself up? Yeah. Call it in. At least I didn't have to build the thing, so that's good. I'm calling it in, trip that. That's nice. Why can't I get that damn... Come on. No. Yep, there it is. No, because I didn't want to have it the wrong colour. That way round. That way round. That way round. Right. Front view, nope. Left engine, right engine, rear window, and make the thrusters the correct colour. And that's us done. Right, now, fuel. Fuel. I need some fuel. Let me in the ship. Oh, I've got the Humboldt drive to fit as well. Hang on. Yeah. One Humboldt drive. What's its thing? Oh yeah. That's nicely boosted. Pop that there. We've got a little bit of fuel, but we need to mix some fuel. And that's an extra drive package. But I've got a drive package. Did I make an extra Atlanta drive when I didn't need to? Fucking right. Fuel, salt, and phosphate. Off we go. Yay, camera view. That was weird. More stuff to scan. I think I'll probably have to skip some of the mining I'm about to do just to cut out on time, but there's plenty of stuff here in the shallows that gets us what we need on the mining, which is good. And then once we've done that, we get straight into the deep sea bit, and apparently I have just managed to get that creature, which is good. So here we go, mining. So we are done with that. We've got our cytophosphate and our salt. Those rocks are nice and straightforward. Let's have a look. There we go. And I can make two. I can do two. I can't do three. But at least I can make that. That's taken over there. So I need a bit more so I can then do... I'm going to have to go back in the water, aren't I? Right, restock. Right, back into the water. Yeah, everything else is okay. Yeah, there's not enough. I've got enough salt for, yeah. Cytophosphate. Right. See you in a sec. So now we have the salt that we need, and we will have to do a quick check of what we can pick up, because we've several things have popped. That gives us a few bits and pieces. Some 100 oxygen, which is always useful. Oh, fuel cells. So we just got fuel cells, even though we just went to go get stuff to make fuel cells, so that's a lot of good. Next one. Gentle Giants. Wonder Projector and Creature Pellets. Not marvellous, but we'll take it. So the next bits are going down a certain depth and getting some sea glass, which is fairly straightforward, and we'll have to double check we've got everything we need so we don't die. But we do have the extra precious stuff. We don't need some of these things. Mainly because we might end up picking up a few extra things that are there, so we will load that into there. We've got some fuel to start with, so we're quite sorted. And we will have to make our dive. No point putting a weapon on, because I don't really need a weapon yet. We're just going down to the depth. The sea glass is shown with the pink beam of light comes off it prior to you going down. And that's what we're going to try to get done in this next section. We'll do that and finish off. So what we'll do starting is get in and try to find where we need to be. Find a good house. And we're in shallows. So I think I'll jump forward a little bit just so we can get to the slightly deeper section. Into the leveling out and not getting a little bit. We're going a bit deeper, so that's good. It doesn't look like it's going to level or anything. Now we're going down. I think there's a bit of a ridge I hit. Maybe a plateau or something. We're going down. I can see one of the pink beams for some glass. 950, 960. Yeah. It's not very clear, but there should be. There you go. Deep sea glass. Good. The pink beams disappear, of course, after you pick them up. I took a little bit of damage. Yeah. Bloody coral getting in the way. I still need to go down a bit deeper, another 30, 20. There you go. Popped. There's another piece of glass. Even with the pressure suit, how fast? There's another glass over there. Ooh, deep. Look at that. I can't stare at it too long. I'll risk this. They've made it so even with the deep sea protection, your life support is dropping dramatically. I'm going to have to top that up in a second. Mind you, that's 1.16 kilometers, was that? That's regen, but that is definitely down. So if you try to do this and you don't put that pressure protection on, you're dead. It's as simple as that. It's definitely as simple as that. Let's see if we can find the other two pieces of stuff. We're still at 1.1 below. Show me the shiny. This one. It did show me the shiny. Grab this. I don't want to be. Hello, seahorses. Don't want to be out too long. Right. Can we see another one? One more. That's all I need. Just one more. Bit of a cliff face there. Something. No, that's just one of the glowing. Going up a bit. There we go. So we're already back to 840. I think that was 850, 846. Yeah, 840, 830. So that's the 5 pieces of glass. We'll have a quick scan of you right here. And then here's my ship. Here's my bloody ship. Oh. Anyone who's been watching me long enough knows I am so good at losing my ship. Anyway, we can now just press the X button, hold it, and we are going up. I am surprised I haven't seen some of the bigger creatures. I'm quite surprised indeed. So, we're already at 6. Let's take a little jump. And we're back. We're coming around it. That did not take long. Hang on a minute. 30, 16. We've got a storm, haven't we? There's waves everywhere. We keep leaving the... Oh god, yes. Even when we're on the surface, we're like bouncing around. The temperature's getting weird. 17. We're out of the water and still nearly 30 under the water when we're on the surface. Oh, I think we're a long way off our ship, so we'll be there in a second. And now we're back here. I can get over. Find my way back around. That is really bad parking. Did I drop anything? No, I didn't need to. I can leave the fuel on board. I haven't actually checked to see if we're going to need it again, but we can call it in if we need it. Then we go back on board. We'll have to spring our bits. So the descent, we're getting supreme upgrades, movement, and 3 more infantry slots, which I will make use of. And we've got like a scanner module, movement module, and the other one, oh that's good, because I'm not going to bother with messing around with another multi-tool. Oh, 5. I thought that was 3 again, but it's not. And then we've got some mining beam stuff. That just leaves us with Lost in Time. That means we're going to be doing the next Arcadia ship debris, where again we go in, at least we know what we're doing this time, so both of the pieces of stuff that you can take from the ship, plus the floating box which is around, so we'll do that, just tidy up, install the modules, and that will be it for this video, and we will catch you again for the next. I will just finish off tidying up. Oh, living pearls, of course, yeah. Living pearls. I need shallower water for that. But, yeah, I may or may not use it. I'll see how it goes. But other than just, like, doing a bit of tidying up and installing a mining beam, I didn't do that one. Let's move, yeah. I'm probably going to have to move the other pieces of... Yeah. Shunt, put you up there, put you in there, leave that one in there until that one's fixed. Right, so that's where we're going to leave that piece. Like I say, part 3 coming soon. If you haven't started the expedition already, do so. If you like the video or you like the streams, like and subscribe. It always helps the channel. And also you can have your say. You can join the Discord. Links are always in the About page on my YouTube. So there we go. And for some reason it's only just posted up that, even though it already gave me the bits and pieces for it. So I will catch you all later, have fun, and thanks for watching everyone.